Alright. Yeah, that was weird as fuck. I don't know what happened. But whatever, we got this. Oh, we can't go. Alright, then. That's fine. Orange, how are you doing? You bullies! Green! They were picking on me! No, we weren't. They were too. Green, you're cool, right? Green, don't listen to them, they're mean! Green, promise, we weren't doing anything bad. Green! What's... We disappointed Green by fighting? Yeah, let's just go. Oh, that's not the right girl. Well, I wanted to see what if I wanted to see what was over there, because I skipped down. Wait a second, didn't Flowery tell us to stop you guys? Green! Give me something to eat! Damn, okay. Ha ha ha, look who's getting picked on now! Green brings the food, orange brings the fight. Green, rev up those fryers. It's time to break fist. I just need 5 foods, so then I can show them my omega-3. Also just thumbs up. Susie cooked up some teepee. What, you had this chibis think you can block my flavors? Well, go ahead and try to keep up, Green. Fast food! Oh, fuck. Susie's alright, we're all waving. Look, Orange, if you're hungry, it's your favorite. Here comes the airplane. Yum, yum, yum. Are you trying to make me feel stupid? This candy is the glue that keeps us close. Oh, I get it, because glucose. Yeah, it's all the foods now. Acquired all yummies. Okay, so we're probably fucked now, right? These neutrons will have you rustling in your jimmies. Flavor blessed omega-3. Keep it up and you'll be right on our human tails. Can you just say normal, man? Green, fast food now! still. Still hungry, Orange? Not if it's cheddar. Right, I noticed cheese might not be your thing, so how about some ratatouille? Noticing yet the addictive power of Green's fast food? The more you eat, the faster you get. Try and keep up now. I'm afraid this hasn't come across right, but if you're friends with Green, we should get along. Well, I guess if Green wants us to, right? And I have an idea how we can understand each other better. First, we'll wear these cute costumes. That way you don't have to be a mouse all by yourself. Come on, everyone, let's do a makeup. Susie, guys, can we do this different? Like, just beat them up or something? Are you implying that you can beat me up? I mean, yeah, it's just obvious, though. That's bullying! That's it, enough singling me out. Do you want to catch these hands? Then catch my Omega. Huh, what you think of that? What is that? Green? You thought it was cool? Hey, even I gotta admit they were badass too. Me too, I'd also say it's bad. In the, ass way, of course. Oh my god, Rousey swearing, no! No, I mean, really? You're not condescending me? You're admiring me? Yeah, Orange, your punch packed a real kick, even if you, do lactose. Lactose? Huh? You're still talking about cheese? I mean, I thought you were done bullying me. Okay then. Alright, let's see what's down there. Oops. Oh my goodness. What? What the fuck? Oh, okay. No! God damn it, man! No! One more time. The item's probably not worth it, but fuck it, man. Let's go, we did it. One pink coin. Okay. Oh, hello. Green, hey Green, what's up? Huh? You wanted to tell me a recipe? For some really yummy holiday cookies? Sorry guys, I'll be right back. I suppose we should give her some space. If you want to, just... I was thinking, maybe this time you could give her some privacy. Maybe I'll go look for some flowers, too. Alright. Please let it change. Please let everything be alright. Please have mercy on them, have mercy on Susie. Whoa. Flowery, you got a lot on your mind, huh? Aren't you mad? Susie and Chris got out of jail. Only because Aqua and Seth made friends, and that's another step closer to understanding each other. Don't act like you have an actual plan. So what are you up to? Praying? Of course. Every chance I get, I pray. You've got a kind and loving heart, Rally. Thanks. How much you think doing that helps? I have to believe. It's all I can do. You sure? Maybe you already have everything you need. Why not just put your faith in yourself? Do you really have so little self-awareness? My faith is nothing like your arrogance. You have no way of defeating us or of defeating anyone. You know, if I let myself go like you, I could burn you down in an instant. But you haven't. Only because it will make everything worse. It's because you want to see if I can win, right? If I can stop you and defy fate. No one can do the impossible. Says the impossibility himself. Hey, smile again. I know no matter what, you guys are gonna save the world. I suppose so. What? Here, take this before I go. Huh? Drink vouchers for the cafe. Pick your fave. I bet Susie would like the root drink, and Chris, you want to try this one, right? Blue and pink. No, how'd you know? You're looking at it the longest. Just get your fave, and don't worry about Chris. Damn, okay. Got it, princess? Ciao. What the hell? What are you two doing? Checking for mites and fleas. Idiot. Find any? Not yet. I got free drink vouchers for the cafe. Huh? Really? Awesome. Susie, you can have the purple one, and Chris. Hey, Rassi obviously wants that one, dumbass. You're always choosing stuff. Let him have this one. Thanks, Susie. Free drinks, let's go. Alright, we got free drinks. Alright, coolio. Damn!
Yes!
That is so bizarre. I suppose this is blocking our way. Perhaps we... get rid of it? Oh yeah. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. What? A Shino beetle sneaks in. Dude, he looks like the fucking Pokemon Heracross. Told the shoot. But the enemy was too nervous. Alright, love me, dude. Blackbird's gone dead tonight. Alright, we need 3 of them. Oh, am I alone? Can I quit being a ninja now? Alright, we need 1 more. Alright. What the hell? Harvesting more of your old personal notes, huh? Yes, finally. The fruits of my research will come to bear. And then I'll only need one last piece of proof. Them, the creator of the Dark Fountain. I'll find them here. I know it. Once you find them, what will you do? Show them. Give them back all the pain they've inflicted. And then, when I parade their body around town, everyone will finally realize how right I was. That I wasn't crazy. That they weren't conspiracies. That it wasn't my fault. That all I ever wanted to do was help. To prevent another tragedy. Tori, she'll have to forgive me, and finally, everything will go back to normal.
My king!
Haha, yeah, man, that's classic gory for you. But if I can leave my opinion.
No.
You don't really need Tori anymore.
Diner.
I mean, she doesn't have two diners. Oh, yes, haha, whatever am I thinking and saying? Tori certainly never gave me a golden breastplate with her face on it, either.
My king!
Haha, that's my main man, let's go.
The boy!
Okay, then. Haha, walking now. Diner style with the boys we go. What? Hey, Chris, no offense, but your dad's nuts.
You're dead.
Chris's dad is not nuts. Susie, before you found camaraderie, what were you like? What were you willing to do? I changed. So, don't you agree that love can change a man? Susie, you're good, even if his words are correct. Flowery is just delusional. Yeah. So many papers. realize what. Your family's got it rough too. But what do you mean? Documents. Thank you. Alrighty then. Oh yeah. Alright then. Alrighty then. Damn it. There we go. Oh, got a yellow key. That key, you think it goes to the yellow door? Only one way to find out. Huh? Whoa! What the hell? Not so fast, y'all. This yellow key ain't going to no human criminals. The name's Yellow. I saw I saw y'all humans. You crucified Blue's special flowers. And anything that hurts old Blue, that's the ultimate crime. So listen up, you got one last excuse. For justice has its way with you. Dude, that wasn't us. Huh? Well, it certainly looked like y'all. Really? No way, it was just flowers that looked like us. Flowers, but y'all don't look a bit like flowers. Neither do you. Well, darn my socks, ain't that so? Sorry for the trouble, y'all. Take along this key. Cool. Wait a darn second. If you ain't crushing Blue's flowers, mind explaining who did? You? Me? I mean, you don't even look like a flower, right? Human criminal kinda sounds like you. Oh, that's right, ain't it? I was there, wasn't I, at the scene of the crime? Oh, Blue, forgive me, I was the criminal all along, and for that I deserve a criminal's justice. Hey, look, I mean, you know, man. Wait a second, you're right. I was so tricky, so evil, I even trickified myself into thinking I was ever a justice. Oh, it's worse. I gotta be punished eternal style now. Well, Key, God. We should check on that guy. Yeah. Well, hold up. Oh, muskets, I can't get in the old yellow room. Maybe I don't even deserve going in here. Hey man, it's all good. You totally deserve it. I do? Here, I got you. The yellow key got used up. Why, thanks a million. Y'all are too kind. So this leads to, the Dark Fountain? Haha, you're a real kidder, ain't ya? Label's up there. The way that punishes you. Bad way. That way, friendly, good way. Anyway, really gotta get my punishment now. Y'all have a great day. Toodle yay. Maybe he's joking. Oh, we're all healed up. That's perfect. Let's go. Oh, howdy, y'all. Just gonna find a good place to bury myself alive. Have a great one. Have a great one. This is a yellow surf, and you find might be used as evidence of justice. What does that mean? Maybe we should get some stuff as an alibi. You okay? Can somebody please help me? So we're not gonna help him? What's... You, aren't you? Oh my goodness. What's this? So that's like, hey, not me, not me. Oh, here, evidence, I did it, I did it. I'm not a strong boy, don't treat me like one of your items. Quick, Chris, the hat. Nice. Damn it, wait, Yellow, he must be under there. Ralsei, start digging. Howdy, fellas. Don't just stand there, idiot. Help us. Yes, but... What are we all doing? Trying to dig you out of the... Wait a sec. Hey, man, thought you were buried alive or something. Oh, no, sirree, I just left my spare hat here. As a marker for where I'll be buried later. Nice! Y'all take a perfect hole just for little old me. Actually, you don't need this. What is that? Look, we just wanted the key, okay? You're a nice guy, we didn't want you to bury yourself. Oh, my tin scars, y'all are just too kind. No burying, I'll take it to my little cowboy heart. Now we gotta go to the next room now. All punishments worse than burying. Y'all take it easy. No, not the hat! Hey y'all, kind of a DIY situation here. Just gotta find a way to blow myself up. I deserve it. Chris, after him! What you up to? The hell are you guys doing here? What do you mean us? We're renovating the punishment rooms. So they have an actual use for Asgore? Why the fuck are you here? Who let you past? Dude, Yellow's going to blow himself up. Ooh, really? Yellow, don't start without me! Okay, then. It's still fun for me. Oh, fuck. It's also too lanky to punish anything. Lying down on the tracks is too comfortable. Oh, howdy y'all, look what Aqua helped me do. I helped! I'm tied down to this big old trampoline, and I'm gonna use my hidden technique. Hyper punishment gun to blow myself up. Of course, it takes 120 seconds to charge, so I'm hoping no one breaks it during that time. times up for me. That move, you can't hit it. Maybe middle was best. Nice. I'm a failure. I couldn't even get punished right. Mr. Yellow, hurting yourself isn't right. Ooh, is this? Nah, getting hurt won't make anything better. Oh, y'all are too kind once again. I see the errors of my ways. Don't hurt myself no longer. Ain't no good. What's most important is that I don't hurt no others. Exactly. A menace like me belongs behind bars. Huh? Damn, okay. Ooh, he's having fun on the slide. Well, at least he's safe? Yes. Okay then. What the hell? Shh, show is starting. Me? I like to get totally smashed before the show. It's not legal, but as long as the law doesn't know. Our instructor, Dance in Love. Watch quietly. What the hell? Maybe this goes to the fountain? Oh, who does audience in this place? Oh my god, is it who I think it is? Who's there? Oh, surely you know of me already. I am love, and so mere symbols cannot contain me, to which you seek to put a face. You may find no more than a butterfly. No, sometimes I prefer the face. You must be... Blue, huh? Yes, in this place am I known. Blue, a flower, with shadow cast in the shape of man. Birthed from dark, baptized with name and ego, and until the sun rises, I too shall dance my part. Damn, okay. Well, thanks for that. You healed us? Aren't you supposed to be stopping us? Hoo-hoo-hoo, Flowery may have directed me so, but in the margins of my role, I plead comedy, not tragedy. As Mr. Butterfly says, flowers be not weapons of war. We are mere messengers, messengers of love. And each of you, are you not here because of love? What? Susie, whose every breath holds Noel's name. Hey, Ralsei, whose every step is followed in love. Huh? And Chris. What's the point of all that? What's the point of all this? To help you reach your love. This is my dream. Chris, you and Flowery both care for your father fair. That means I must be allied to you both. Well, you seem like a nice guy, I guess. You're one of the nicer flowers, that's for certain. Oh, thank you. Mr. Butterfly is blushing. Now I shall hold you no longer. Here's my blessing. With the Keykeeper Yellow's blessing, I would like to bequeath upon you my blue key. Past the blue door lies the way to your love. Cool, we'll just... Yellow, dear, come on out now. It's time to give our guests our special reward. Where's Yellow? We don't know. Blue bouncing butterflies. Yellow, dear, our guests are waiting. We should probably make sure he doesn't... Yeah. That's strange. I can't find Yellow anywhere. Only pieces of a giant gun and signs of a struggle. Weird. Maybe he's this one's trying to help him. What do you feel on that? 5, Chris? I think I'd like to look a bit more. Yellow's corn-scented rope left on the tracks. Nice. Hat expansion. That can't be good. Where are you? What the hell? Damn it. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, brother. Oh my goodness. Yellow, my dear, where are you? The Scarlet, is he? Look, we don't know anything about this one. This one? Or other ones. Listen, you three, integrity is a virtue. Now, is there anything you would like to tell Mr. Butterfly? If you don't, Mr. Butterfly is going to be very angry. Look, there is a misunderstanding and... Yellow's in jail and trying to blow himself up. All of you, stay here. I help too. I know she told us to stay here, but nah. What's over here? Damn it. Yellow? Oh dear, did you get tricked again? Blue, don't waste your words on me. I'm a criminal. What did you do? I don't know. Oh, get out of there, you poor thing. Damn, she's strong. There, Yellow. What? Blue, what you doing? You're helping a criminal? They're going to arrest you too. Who put you in there? Me. Would you arrest me, Yellow? Never. So, who made you feel this way? You three, sorry about the mix-em-up earlier. Hey, no problem, it's all good. We're gonna go now. You three fooled Yellow, didn't you? What? I was foolered? Justice don't get no patience for foolers. Quite so, I'm afraid we'll have to punish you, dearies. That's it, criminals. No more mercies. Every crime's in our castle. I know they was all you. Now eat justice. All you three, if you'd like to survive your punishment, find the true culprit of 4 unsolved cases. Yellow's Justice Act will begin each trial. And if you lack evidence, please act on me, ho-ho. Since you Jason, Essie's draws court sketches TP up. We only seek to find the truth and finally put it behind bars. Oh fuck. Begin the trial. State your case, victim. I was crushed flat without permission. It's cool though. Cool and illegal, but criminals should do such a thing. Find them. Hee I did it. I did it. Me? Wait, who did it? Let's look it up. Yeah. What's your proof? Seth, may we see the inside of your book? Aren't there some flower petals pressed inside there? I admit it. I want to try pressing flowers. I heard it was scientific. Damn. Great work, Blue. Well, you folks proved one crime, not yours. But what about the rest? They did want to be smashed. Playing Smash never felt right. Hey, yo. Playing some Super Smash Brothers? I'll be victim this time. My favorite is Yeller's shirt. What done was vandalized. Half of it's all black and smelly. What kind of sick criminal messes with a man's shirt? Find him. He burned. Let me just look at this up real quick. Green. Green's the one who did it. What? Green? You wanted to make popcorn? So you mistook the corn patterned shirt for actual corn? Ooh, did it work? Yeah, did it? No, you idiots, Yellow, your shirt was burnt to a crisp. Oh, Green, I know you didn't mean no harm, but a justice is a justice. Any regrets, Yellow? Well, I did kind of want to taste that shirt. Oh, shit. Justice is blind, but he's a pretty good shot. Need more. Need more evidence. strange lack of evidence. I see. You didn't gather enough evidence. But these went your way. Innocent until proven guilty. God, we put you in the sand. Green, state your case. Green's handkerchief was stolen. Please give it back. A stealer, huh? You better find him. It was me. I killed the handkerchiefs with blood. A red splatter. Yes, it was me. I killed the handkerchiefs. You didn't, Aqua. You are wearing them right now. Yes, I want to make red ribbons. One color is boring. I also want to make a violent crime scene with food coloring. Good job, Aqua. I'll punish you now. Yay! So that whole red splatter was food coloring. Huh, didn't know what? Oh, I didn't get a chance to read that. I need more evidence. I see. We only seek to find the truth and finally put it behind bars. Begin to try. What? I'm victim again? My secret dispenser's done was stolen? How could that be? I never told nobody about those. Those were for someone special. I'll never forget who did this, never. But Blue? You'd accuse Blue of taking something so special? Why, I oughta... Yellow? What, Blue? I did it. Blue? Blue, you done did take my special petals. Alas, that you would find out this way. Then I got no choice. If Blue's a criminal stealer, then I... Yellow dear, you're holding the gun the wrong way. No, I ain't. I don't want to be a just if I gotta punish Blue. Oh, Yellow dear, slip not into such fragrant melancholy, and count the petals of your mind's eye. Why would I endeavor to make such folly? I don't know. Can I get a hint? Let these bouquets of fragrance speak for itself. What the? Who the? Where'd he come from? Yeah, made a special surprise gift out of our petals. Blue, it's wonderful. It's beautiful. I've been a criminal to ever doubt you. Misunderstanding is bitter, but realization is sweet. You know, you three's a right and kind sort. Let's forget all this fighting nonsense. I gotta find a new vase for my noggin. Oh, a man of law whose judgment wavers like chaos. From Those contradictions bear passion. Isn't that beautiful? By the way, you three. Yeah? No more tricking Yellow. Got it? Yeah, definitely. Wonderful. Then go forth with love in your steps. Okay. Well, all's well that ends well, right? Yeah. Alright, I gotta use the bathroom real quick. BRB. Alright, boys, I'm back. I'm back. Actually, hold on, where the hell's my hoodie? One second. Alright, I found it. Alright. What the hell? Susie, by the way, would you like any advice about which flowers might best represent your love? Yeah, sure. Chris, what if we... No, I mean, I was actually thinking, what if we kept our eyes open and just let Susie have some time to herself? Right, normally. I feel like there might be something over to the right. Oh, shit.
Hey there, little guy.
Hey, Relly, how's it hanging? Get down from there.
No.
Nah. How can you still be messing around? You know we're going to steal your dark fountain, right? Oh, are we so bad for having a dark fountain? Obviously, that's why you need to let us... Really? So, would that mean the ones who made this dark fountain is a bad person too? What? Cattail got your tongue? I don't need to talk about this with you, especially in that pose. Whatever floats your flower. But I wonder if there's someone else you should talk to about it. Alright then. Let's, go, Chris. Okay. Chris? There's, a hot spring here. Did you want to try it? Let's do it. Why not? Oh, my glasses are fogging up. Sorry, there was some water in my eye. Was there anything you wanted to talk about? Right, how do I say this? I don't think there should be more dark fountains, Chris. No, making them is bad. It's very bad. The more darkness gets released, the closer the roaring becomes, and if it happens, I believe it will mean the end of the story. But, Chris, yesterday, when you played that giant piano, your performance, it had something beyond the notes. After you left for the festival today, I tried to play that song too, on the piano in Castletown. But I couldn't do it like you. Even if we pressed the same keys, Your fingers just know something that mine don't. You must be really special, Chris. There's a reason why you're the hero, and that's why I'm putting all my faith in you. That no matter what path we take to get there, that even if you do something I disagree with, all it means is that I don't understand it yet. Right? The end of the story. We have to avoid it. We have to. But at the same time, I do believe, if a happy ending does exist somehow, it's with you, Chris. Ha! Yay. Drink all the water. Oh my god. Chris, Cannonball! Okay then. How many points was that? 10. What? I can't hear you. Hey, let's get out. Pretty sure stupid spreads through water. Sure. Okay then. It's not stairs. Are these stairs? Chris thought it was stairs. Man, Blue is really awesome. You think he'd want to come to our castle town? Oh, I'm sorry, Susie, I forgot to tell you. The 7 flowers, they're very delicate, and if they don't get taken care of... Ah, okay. This is probably gonna be their only dark world. Well, guess that's just how it goes, I guess. I'm sorry, I should have... Hey, it's cool, you told me. We'll just enjoy hanging out while we're here, alright? Right, thank you, Susie. Okay, let's go. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, wait, I see. Damn, okay. Fuck, okay. Ooh, that's okay. We can play later. Well, more time to practice here. Are you sure? Not even a pirouette? I don't even know what that is. Yes, no one will get in your way. Wait, what if I tried... Sorry.
My human.
So, how are we humans feeling about helping Asgore? I just need to keep studying harder. I just need to protect him more.
That's great.
Haha, very good, everyone.
My king.
Asgore, all of the others have a gift and have a gift and pride for you.
That's my dreams.
Everyone's hope, everyone's spirit as a human.
Smile again.
If you gave it a chance, I know it would make you smile. Flowery, isn't it time you let me visit the Dark Fountain? The one who made it? I know they'll come back to it. And when they do, I'll make sure they never make another. Sure, I can bring you there, old buddy. If it's your special dream, perfect. And this time, Flowery, nobody interrupts me. You got it, King. Oh, excuse me. Hey guys. Friends, did you want to play? I got a new cowboy show. You want to see? You guys like stories, right? Would you want to hear a new one? All of that sounds great. Why are you guys here anyway? They're here to steal our fountain, to end Asgore's dream. Hey, right, we're enemies. How could we forget? Enemies, friends, what are they but roles? Chris, Susie, Rousey, flowers are messengers of love. Even if we anger, the 7 of us can never hate you. But where we find division is our love, our dreams. Chris, Susie, Rousey, if you go any further, all of us will do our best to halt you. Not in hatred, but as a contest of our love. Then, let's make it a fair fight, y'all. Ooh, don't make it too boring. Try to actually make me think. And this time, I won't lose. Okay. Chris, you see this? This is the true power of friendship.
You're a hero?
You think you can beat us with that husk you call companionship?
Get a chance.
Get a chance? If you're for real, I'll be at top of castle, okay? We can't give up now, Susie. I don't know if facing them is right, but that's why you're in charge, yeah? Anything you want to do, I got your back. Just promise me, we won't hurt them, okay? Chris. Let's go, fuck squad! Yeah! Fuck squad, baby! The sky is running fast, the fountain must lie under its edge. You'll fill it with a certain power. Alright, we're almost done. Let's go, baby. I'll show you how much my tactics have grown. If their weakness is being alone, I'll stick by their side. Don't worry, I'm right behind you. Alrighty, boys. As long as you believe, love will make your path. But if you touch Blue's flowers, justice will have its way. Alright, I guess I have no choice. And take out the big guns. No! There we go. Did I do good, Blue? Excellently, Yellow. Seeing everyone fight alongside each other. Do you get it now? This isn't only about Asgore. Everyone has spent their whole lives as flowers. Oh, fuck. Man, doing all these silly voices is just fucking with my own vocal cords, bro. Let me get a drink. Okay. Let's do this. everyone has spent their whole lives as flowers. Orange, yellow, blue, green, aqua, Seth. Today, all of them, for the first time, excuse me, have been able to know their own smiles. And you three still want to seal that away? Stop playing dumb. You know what will happen. If there's too many dark fountains, having multiple only invites the end of the world. Hey, I don't disagree, so here's an idea. Why not leave our fountain and get rid of yours in Castletown? Or will you really take away someone else's fantasy just to keep your own? Our Castletown is not just a fantasy. It's our home, it's Chris's, it's Ralsei's, it's everyone's. We're not getting rid of it. I see.
You're a hero?
Spoken like a true hero, Susie. Don't let him get to you, Susie. Yeah, you're right. The Castletown, we can't give that up, right? Not for anything. Ooh, want to play fast game? Here, it's your prize! Damn it. Oh fuck, we gotta start over? Damn it. Let's try that again. But you want your prize? Oh fuck. Damn it. Great job, Aqua. Doesn't matter if you can't move. It's all about formation. We just need to make something you can't avoid. That's it, power formation. Getting rid of, actually, it just makes it easier. So it can... It still didn't change anything. I said, how about a chaos for luck? But thanks, Aqua. Oh, fuck. do is just not... What? What the fuck? I had 60 HP! Why did the knife do so much? What the fuck? Let's check out your armor. Damn it, we were so close. Yeah, I fucking screwed myself, bro. Damn it, man! What the fuck? Alright, come on. There's gotta be like a way I can get some healing items. No, we're stuck here. I screwed myself. I have a sweat. Actually, I have an idea. What if... This is in case, like, the experiment fails, right? Alright, let's go. Shit, that was way easier. Holy hell. Oh, fuck. Lowery. What, trying to take me down before the big finale? That's not like you, Rally. Stop dragging this out. Why are you still going against me, new buddy?
Don't you like serving humans?
You are not a human. You're just pretending to be something you're not. Oh, I'll say, but want to tell them what's wrong with that? It's your purpose to be a flower. You can't run from that. Our purpose is to stop the darkness. We're just doing what we have to. Oh, Rally. Maybe I did tease you too much. This whole time, I was doing it thinking it helped you realize you could be happy. Instead, it just seems like it made you jealous. That we don't have to follow your silly little rules. Shut up already. You wanna know what happens if I don't follow the rules? Everything will fall apart. You think I want it to be like this? Then what do you want?
I'm only trying to help you.
I'm just trying to help you, Relly. Hey, Ralsei, just forget that guy. He's a jerk. We just gotta get to the Dark Fountain. Thanks, Susie. Oh. Green, what are you going to do to us? You, raised your prices by $1? I see, it's the ultimate shop. Thanks, Green. Let's make sure we didn't miss anyone. This room's enormous. Guess we start here? Oh fuck. Well, this is a tad difficult. Yeah, no fucking shit. didn't get a chance to read that. But I'll say, hey, Susie, for this room, let's not wait for Chris to tell us when. Let's just do it. All we gotta do is trust each other, right? Then let's go. Go faster. I'm trying. Hell yeah, power of friendship, baby. That was easy, right? We forgot about that. Susie! Dude, I didn't know you could do that. Well, I... Showed me cool stuff like that earlier, okay? Of course, Susie. Oh, okay. I don't know which way to go. We'll probably go right, but this way doesn't lead to the fountain. I mean, it's worth at least checking out, right? Screw it. It's probably nothing. Actually, no. It might be an enemy. Beating one of us is nothing. How about all of us? Aqua, final combo attack! Ooh, okay. Hell yeah, brother. New ultimate cowboy hat. Just like in reversed. Enough, those chibis were just doing work. I'll show you how human I become. Oh, fuck. Now you see what I can do when I'm not hungry. Oh fuck, there's two of them. Thank you. Come again. Chris, Susie, Rouse. So you finally made it. The fountain's just a step away now. Come here. Alright, this is it. The final act. Fate should say we are destined to fight. Hold on, let me take a sip. Ugh. But I believe in you three. I believe you even have the power to change that fate. So, will you use it? Or will you prove your fantasy stronger than ours? So you made up your minds. Listen. Since the beginning, we were loved. Your father grew us a rainbow bouquet of 7 flowers as a proposal to your mother. Flowers that were only supposed to live for one smiling day. And yet, he did not let us go. He kept us alive alongside his love. Every day he watered us, he talked to us, he sang his dreams to us. And each day we wished we could do something in return. His friend grew sick, and we could do nothing. His money ran out, and we could do nothing. His family left him, and we could do nothing. And yet he still cared for us. Weak, useless flowers. Flowers that could do nothing in return. But now, our time has come for flowers to be the heroes and build a world where all his kindness may be repaid. Chris, this is your final chance. If you really believe your world is better, then stand against us. My recruits.
Lend me your power!
Okay. Alright, Chris, if you want to prove your worth, charge up your bravely colored heart. Hey, can I use the recruits to, 10 feet, 20, okay, I guess you're making man on the internet's job easier. You know, I would like to meet the other flowers, to see how wonderful they all are. Oh, we got flowers thing playing. That's awesome. If everyone could just be friends, you might turn over a new leaf. Thanks for the free TP. What? Only 5%? I thought it was 50. But I see your hearts are set in stone. Your world, your fountain is more important than ours. Imagine that. A branch where we didn't have to fight. We could even call it a pacifist route. I see what you did there. Oh, fuck. You think that's gonna stop me? You're not the only one that can act. I won't lose. My friends are behind me. Seth, remember the patterns I taught you. Heh, I improved them. Watch. Aqua, let's play knife cutting game. Hee it's always so fun. Okay, what the fuck, bro? That had to be scripted. We lost. Get a chance. You're earlier than 100 years to be me. Now be like a tree and leave. Your time's over. Damn it, we wasted those items. Green, you cooked back up all the items we used? You're the best, Green. Chris, you're not holding back, are you? No. We can beat him this time, I know it. Let's go. Oh. Oh, dude, we only have 2 items. We'll have to make the most of it. Here, let me start over. Maybe, just maybe this time you'll listen. Chris, yeah, I know. Damn it. You know, alright. What? If everyone could just be friends, you might turn over in your week. Your acts change. But I see your hearts are set in stone. Your world? Wait, you already said this. Damn it! So we need more items. See if we can get any more anywhere. Fuck, I only have 84. Wait, we have items like... Wait, we just go through the storage. Alright, now I think we're more prepared. Alright, third time's the charm. Alright, 20% mercy.
Prism low!
Damn it!
Down low!
Thank God. Okay. Hell yeah, brother. Asgore, play! Just gotta get smarter for Asgore. Be brave, it's your turn. Flowery big bro, they won't beat our combo.
Jump orange! Jump orange! Jump orange!
Oh fuck. That delay is just so awkward, bro. How about 900?
Just kidding.
Asgore, if I'm courageous, you'll be proud of me, right? Damn it. We did better. A lot better.
Awesome blow!
Damn it, man! What the fuck? is the dream. No. This isn't your mother calling you? Damn it. Damn it. Why don't you lose? Don't cry, Orange. Tears are for a wedding's day.
Heroic! Just kidding. Jump orange. Heroic! Jump orange. Jump orange.
Blue. We know, Flowery. We're here to play our part. Oh my god, this is so scary. Oh, fuck. Yellow, tonight, justice rides together. You got it, partner. Let's go, there's justice for you. Billy, witness our dance. Escort, I won't let you down, old buddy. Okay, this is fucking ridiculous, bro. Come on now. I can't be the only one, right? Alright. Let's try this again.
Vision low!
Enough with this act. I'm finishing this. Let me prove, without a doubt, Lowry isn't as innocent as he behaves. Susie and Chris were jailed illegally.
Fuck, which one do we use? Let me look it up.
boss was in their prison crew. Innocent people don't belong behind bars.
Take that!
Since when are thieves innocent? This petal feather, you stole it from the shrine. Aqua, it was a gift. Since when was it hers to give away? Too bad, looks like it's back to jail for. I did it. All of it was my idea. Chris, Susie, I'm sorry. Push it without me. Not bad, really. But didn't get your friends any closer to the Dark Fountain. Enough, Chris. I don't need a trial to expose the truth. We've watched you since you were a child, and I know that you've changed. I don't know what your plans are, but if they involve Asgore, this is as far as you go. Feel it, smell it, the power of flowers.
And one more for the fans!
She looks like she has an idea. Listen to Susie's idea. Chris, I just noticed from what Flowery said, but the flowers we're on stopped going up a while ago. If you want to get to the top of the fountain, we gotta find another way. Got it? Hey, Flowery, Asgore's falling over there. Old buddy? Chris, this is it. Go! Damn, okay. Just fucking yeeted me. Let's go! You almost got past me for a second there. But wake up, Chris. I can never lose to you. Because I'm not alone. Watch and learn, Chris. The true power of friendship.
Combined. Omega Flowery!
What?
That's Gerona! 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 Gerona!
Let's go! Let's go, baby! I hesitated. Why? It's not right. We have to defeat you. We have to. Get up. What are you doing? Asgore, Chris, my god, are you alright? Flowery, didn't you say they went home? I thought if they wanted to prove... How could I have let this happen? I was so obsessed with finding out about the Dark World. I didn't make sure you were... Thank you. This is a comedy, not a tragedy. Get up, you two. Chris, thank goodness you're okay. Chris, I think I owe you an apology. Not just you, but everyone as well. Oh? Chris, ever since that horrible day, I've only blamed myself for what happened. All I ever wanted was to prove it wasn't my fault. To make sure that it would never happen again. was all because of this, the Dark World. But now that I'm finally here, it makes me realize how pointless that all was. None of you ever blamed me. None of you ever said it was my fault. Even so, seeing the aftermath of my failure made my self-hatred consume me. One that ultimately drove your mother away. I thought that if I could just prove I was right, it would fix everything. But even when I finally found that proof I wanted, I still failed to protect you. Chris, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not realizing sooner. When Nazriel comes home, I would love to see the both of you together, even without your mother, if she prefers. And, Chris, yeah, I'm immensely proud of you. It seems that while I wasn't looking, you've become courageous, wise, and made many wonderful friends. Chris, it's your time now. End this dream, won't you? But wait, Asgore, what about the diner? What about skateboards? Flowery, you do know I was just playing along, right? My only goal was to find the truth. If anything, your actions toward me made me realize, well, how it feels to receive such unasked for affection. You didn't actually like my mixtape? Well, I did. It was, well, very thoughtful. At times, you seemed like a really lovely person. All of you did, but... Asgore, listen, this world, it's perfect for you. I've seen how alone you are. You want to go back? Flowery, even if I wanted to, I couldn't stay. Why? Back in the real world, my shop is waiting. It's not right to leave it empty. Someone has to take care of the flowers. Heck, can't argue with that, old buddy. If that's what he wants, that's what he wants. Well then, looks like it's time to say goodbye. Okay then. Ooh, I don't really get it, but playing together was fun. Let's play again soon. Thank you for watching my dream. Okay. Green wanted to be a chef and know the flavor of many foods. Thank you for watching their dream. Sounds silly now, but I just wanted to be a cowboy. Well, was I a good one, Blue? Thanks for watching my dream. Hey, that one actually looks like Flowey. What the fuck? I wanted to move, to feel, to know love in my limbs. But even if it ends, love will always continue. Thank you for watching our dream. I wanted to have courage and fight to protect what I loved. Was I brave? You'll say I was brave, right? Thanks for watching my dream. While I still could, I wanted to know everything. Of course, in the end, I couldn't really be the genius I wanted, but I'd still like to think I learned a whole lot. Thank you for watching my dream. Then Flowery's next. Done already? I didn't really know what to say. Flowers have dreams too. The darkness let us fantasize a higher form of consciousness. But dreams are dreams. It's time this capricious reverie came to an end. Chris, the fountain is waiting for you. Are you gonna turn into a flower or no? Okay. Seal the fountain? Let's do it, boyos. It was as if your very soul was glowing. Alrighty. Oh. Hey, why are we still here? No! Someone just made a second fountain? Oh no, Asgore! Hey! Leave it to me! Damn, fucking Naruto running. You think you can outspeed a flower? Oh shit, you actually can. What? Oh. What, leafing so soon? You're not the only one that can start a battle. Some enemies showed up. Try running away now. Looks like it's just you and me. Take this. Damn. How did you like my Girona? You can ignore my fake statistics. Who needs stats anyway? I bet you pay of moves where that came from. Seems like you still don't get it. Nothing is stronger than a flower's dream. Oh. Rip. Flowery. Flowery, say something. Really? You know, your magic can't heal this, so why? Because I have to try, you know. Flowery, are you okay? I'm fine, princess. I just need a little water. Damn it, flowers really are useless, aren't they? They sit around looking beautiful, then they wither away. Now, our caretaker is gone and we'll take care of you. Give you light and water and stuff. And then we'll go and get Asgore back. Susie, how sweet you are. Everyone listen carefully to me. Us plants are neither darkeners nor lighteners. We are living beings that take on new consciousness in the dark. We can feel things others can't understand. Something horrible is stirring underneath the town. A darkness beyond your imagination. Susie, Chris, the road ahead of you is draped in shadow, but I know you can do it, as long as you stay together. You two have the inner light that can save the world. I just wish I wasn't so useless. You aren't useless, Flowery. Having something to take care of gave Asgore purpose too. But just being a flower, that's enough for him. Rally, you're not half bad yourself, you know that? Maybe in another life we could have been friends. You two, go seal the fountain, okay? I'll stay here. Alright. Alright, Ralsa, I'll see you on the other side, I guess. Oh, it's just right there. How convenient. Chris? Just steal it. Alright. Flowery. Chris, stay here. I'm gonna find something to help. It's a broken container for a golden flower. You dug through the soil. In the soil were two things. One, a packet of seeds from the golden flower. Okay. They are covered in warning labels. You took the seeds. The second thing was a piece of paper. On the piece of paper was a code. It says shelter. You gripped the paper and with both hands began to tear it to Chris. Hey, I got tape. Help him out a sec. Hey, is that? It's a bit ripped, but I can still read it. 0915199X. Chris, we got another code. Hey, don't just stand there, tape him up. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to share for now. Oh yeah, I should explain. Before we sealed the first fountain, Flowery talked to me. It told me that Asgore used to be the police chief, and still had his shelter code buried in Flowery's soil. He told me not to tell anybody about it, but guess he told you too, huh? Anyway, let's get out of here. Fast. Yeah, we probably should. Because we're in a dark building and everything's just a fucking mess. It looks bad, bro. Oh. Back to reality again, huh? Chris, we couldn't stop them. How much longer are they gonna keep taking more people? And how much longer are those people gonna be safe? Hey, Chris, I know this probably isn't good timing. Maybe it's actually the worst timing, but would you mind walking me home? There's something I want to talk to you about. Alright, let's do this. Thanks, Chris. Okay, which way is home? Hey, the lights are still up. Kinda, That's not what I meant. I mean, thanks, but... Nah, I mean, it's not time for that, right? So, about what I wanted to say. It's like, you know... I don't know. Not over there. Okay. I guess you and me make a pretty good team, right? I've just been thinking about that. Thinking about us. Hey, not over there. Okay. Let's go right first. What, you live in this school? Since that day in the closet, since our first adventure, kind of feels like all this has been our special Chris and Susie thing. Our thing no one can take away. Our secret. Our adventures. Our thing that's just better. If it's just the two of us, you feel the same way, right, Chris? Yeah. Okay, so she just, like, moved in to the school, like, this dark world. I guess what I want to say is, Chris, this can't just be our adventures anymore. People are in actual danger. Your dad is in actual danger. We can't mess up anymore. We have to tell someone closer to the shelter codes. Someone who can help us fight. Chris, this can't just be a me and you thing. It needs to be Noelle's thing, too. Chris? Thanks for walking me home. Alright, I guess I gotta go home now. Oh. Okay then. kind of abrupt. I'm trying to think what I want to say here. I'm not really sure how I feel. I mean, look, it was fun. Like the gameplay was fun. Like the whole running mechanic thing. That should, like the the side scrolling thing, right? Like that was fun. I like that. Yeah, that's just it. It's just really, it's just decent. Oh. All right. All right. To be continued in chapter 6. All right, when is it? When is it? Nothing on that. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. All right, so we're all caught up. We're all caught up on Deltarune. Well, let me just actually before I do anything, I wanna check something. Well, Google says chapter 6 is coming next year. No day or month. Odds are it's probably gonna be like during the summer or something, like during like late June, early July, like it did with this one and chapters 3 and 4. Oh, chapter 7 is working on the final is like work on that is expected to overlap on this one, so it's possible that we'll get 6 and 7 at the same day. Dude, that would be interesting. Oh man. Not sure if I'm ready for this game to end.
When an anomaly
Oh, fuck. So, I guess we're just gonna watch some YouTube videos. This is what I've been wanting to see. We're gonna look into, some SCP lore, because why not? Like, I don't know, man. But I kind of want to, like, study the lore a bit, you know? And we're starting with, none other than, 096, also known as the Shy Guy. Mainly because, well, people like to put him up against fucking Wonder of You from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So, yeah, let's just learn the lore about this guy.
When an anomaly is first detected by an SCP Foundation field agent, it's up to the Foundation's mobile task forces to tag and bag the impossible entities before they can do any more harm. Sometimes these retrievals are uneventful, other times, not so much. Especially when they're dealing with brutal forces of nature like SCP-096. Also known as the Shy Guy, a creature that, from the very first interaction with the Foundation, had a reputation for being dangerous and needed to be feared. A series of vague sightings and mysterious disappearances up in the frosty mountains of the Yukon first sparked the Foundation's interest. When they were certain that they had an anomaly on their hands, 2 retrieval teams, Zulu 9A and Zulu 9B, were dispatched to secure and contain the entity. Zulu 9A took the lead in a heavy-duty chopper, equipped with 50 caliber GAU-19 heavy machine guns, and carrying an AT-4 anti-tank launcher. They were prepared for anything, or so they thought, as they established a visual on SCP-096 while 2 clicks away from the target. They couldn't get a clear line of sight on the creature, but it appeared to be stationary, docile, and was making no attempt to flee. Piece of cake, right? Little did they know that SCP-096 was just looking away from them. If it was facing towards them, it'd be a whole different horror story, as Zulu 9A were about to find out. The team landed their helicopter next to the creature and were shocked to see that it was completely naked, in spite of the sub-zero temperatures all around them. The creature was unnaturally thin, as though it had been starved for weeks, with bone-white skin and unnaturally long limbs. The team guessed that the creature's arms must have been at least 1.5 meters long, but its docile nature and insubstantial body mass gave the impression that it wouldn't prove too difficult to contain. That is, until they saw its face. Zulu 9A's captain was the lone survivor of the incident, as he was lucky enough to be looking away when the creature turned towards his team. The rest of the squad ended up staring eye to eye with SCP-096, and from that moment on, wasn't docile anymore. The creature began to whimper, then cry, then sob uncontrollably in a way that sounded eerily human. This sudden change in temperament startled the rest of Zulu 9A, and they opened fire on the creature. Under the hail of gunfire, SCP-096 entered a murderous frenzy and began tearing into the hapless squad of soldiers. While its flesh and organs did seem to take damage as a result of the barrage of 50 caliber rounds from the helicopter-mounted machine guns, its skeletal structure remained intact, and it continued its onslaught, tearing the team limb from limb, even after they'd blown practically all the flesh from the creature. The AT-4 anti-tank launcher proved equally ineffective at stopping SCP-096 while it was in attack mode. And it was only after slaughtering the entire team that it returned to its docile state. Nobody knows exactly what the creature did to Zulu 9A after the gunfire started, but no trace of the team was left behind. Zulu 9B touched down soon after, and with a grave warning from the captain not to look at the creature's face, they were finally able to subdue it. A bag was placed over SCP-096's face, which seemed to soothe it enough to move it to a nearby Foundation facility. Little did they know, they just obtained one of the deadliest SCPs of all time. And while it may have been under lock and key for now, it seemed inevitable that it would get out and cause more violence and chaos. Research and containment procedures for the SCP-096 were put under the command of Dr. Dan, a senior researcher at the site. It was his job to find out exactly what this being was capable of. The more he tested, the more he realized that they were dealing with something truly terrifying. Disposable D-Class personnel were used to figure out exactly what it was that caused the creature to enter its attack mode. Just as it had during the initial retrieval mission, SCP-096 went berserk when any of the attending personnel saw its face. In this stage, it would enter a period of considerable and unstoppable distress for 1 to 2 minutes, covering its face and wailing loudly. When the period of distress ended, the creature would mercilessly slaughter every D-class that had seen its face,
Holy yeah.
and just like with Zulu 9A, no trace of their bodies would be left behind. Dr. Den was horrified and intrigued by this phenomenon. The creature killed anyone that saw its face directly, but could the same be said for indirect depictions of the creature's face, such as images and videos? Dr. Dan was desperate to find out. More D-Class personnel were brought in to test this, to frightening results. Dr. Dan found that the creature did indeed still enter attack mode when people saw pictures and videos of SCP-096's face. The creature seemed to have an innate sense of when people were viewing these representations, even when it should have had no conceivable way of knowing. It didn't matter how far away or how many barriers were in place between the viewer and the creature, the attack mode would still activate. And once it did, it seemed as though nothing could stop the creature from hunting down the one who saw its face. With all of this new data, special containment procedures were devised to keep the creature safely under lock and key. Its cell was a 5 meter by 5 meter by 5 meter airtight steel cube, fitted with advanced pressure sensors and laser detectors to ensure that SCP-096 remained in its cell without risking anyone having visual contact with the creature's face. All cameras and video equipment were strictly forbidden, and weekly checks for any cracks or holes in the containment cell were mandatory. Of course, none of this would stop the creature if anyone somehow saw its face. In order to solve that little problem, Dr. Dan would need to continue his research. To find a method of subverting the creature's deadly glance, they needed to know exactly what they were dealing with. But how could they, when even a glance at a photo or video of the being meant certain death? A potential solution was proposed, creating an artistic representation of the creature's face, something that hadn't yet been attempted. And how would they achieve such a feat? Simple. They'd procure a D-Class prisoner with some artistic talent, and they found one who had been a tattoo artist before becoming a Foundation guinea pig. Dr. Dan formulated an ingenious plan for keeping this D-Class alive for long enough to accurately draw an image of SCP-096's face. He would be placed in a bathysphere diving bell several kilometers underwater and tens of kilometers away from the containment cell where the SCP was being held. The D-Class was made to look at a photograph of the creature's face and then replicate that image in a pencil sketch. Dr. Dan first confirmed that the creature's attack mode is only activated by the creature's face by having the D-Class look at a series of photos of the SCP's body parts, one by one, finally finishing with its face. The D-Class began drawing and even remarked on how creepy the SCP's facial features were, despite not knowing the deadly context. Meanwhile, back in its containment cell, SCP-096 sensed someone viewing its face and entered its inconsolable crying state followed by its attack mode. It broke out of containment easily and began making a beeline for the D-Class, traversing the miles between it and its prey. The D-Class didn't know it, as he locked the finished drawing into a separate, autonomous submersible, but he was already dead. As the drawing made its way up to a researcher on the surface, SCP-096 dived into the water and started swimming down towards the artist. Minutes later, the bathysphere was breached, and the D-Class was torn to shreds. SCP-096 was recaptured without issue by Surface Recovery Team Foxtrot 303A, and further testing on the drawing showed that artistic representations of SCP-096's face were in fact harmless. From this experience, we now know that the creature has a gaunt face with totally white eyes, possibly indicating blindness and a grossly extended jaw. Nevertheless, Dr. Dan was adamant that SCP-096 was too dangerous to be left alive, and requested permission from the upper echelons of the Foundation to terminate the creature by any means necessary. However, the doctor's request would fall on deaf ears, until it all started with a seemingly innocent image. While it's now been redacted for your safety, the black speck inside the yellow circle was once a minuscule image of SCP-096, taken unknowingly in the 1990s by a semi-professional mountaineer. One day they were looking at old photographs when his eyes passed over the tiny speck without even noticing that he had seen anything. But SCP-096 noticed and began entering its attack mode. It tore through its steel containment unit like tissue paper, causing the release of a nerve agent that killed a number of attending Foundation staff. The monster then fled the base and began pursuing its prey, with Mobile Task Force Tau-1 in hot pursuit. Dr. Alexei, who was helping to manage the site where the SCP was contained, was in dismay over the situation. Dr. Dan was out of the country at the time, trying to discover more about the creature's origins. However, he did leave the mobile task force with a new secret weapon against the rampaging Shy Guy.
Okay.
Project Scramble. Scramble were state-of-the-art
Scramble?
goggles featuring a new technology created by Dr. Dan, which, using artistic renditions of 096's facial features, could detect and scramble the features of SCP-096 into an unrecognizable form, preventing the normally deadly effect of gazing upon its face.
Okay.
In
Does it
theory,
work?
this would allow MTF Tau-1 to engage safely with 096 once its prey had been eliminated and bring it back into containment. But disaster struck on two fronts. First, the prey in question was located in a population center, creating the potential for a huge loss of life. And the second bigger problem was that the scramble technology didn't work, as stray pixels of the creature's face would reach the eyes of the task force before the internal microprocessor had time to scramble them. The mission turned into a death sentence, as SCP-096 slaughtered almost the entire task force, as well as a number of civilians in town, including an infant and its entire family.
Damn.
It was a monumental disaster, made even worse by a final revelation. Dr. Dan and Dr. Alexei had themselves facilitated the entire containment breach and allowed the resulting massacre to happen, with Dr. Dan hoping it would be enough motivation for Foundation Command to greenlight his research into destroying the creature. Anything that would give him the opportunity to kill this thing would be worth the bloodshed. His plan worked, and the SCP Foundation saw it his way, approving his request to neutralize SCP-096. However, success comes at a cost for Dr. Dan. Once he figures out a way to finally kill the creature, though done in his line of duty, he himself will be terminated by the Foundation for his crimes against humanity. But considering how much damage SCP-096 is capable of causing if it ever got to a major population center, or even worse, was ever caught on camera and broadcast to a worldwide audience, the Doctor himself would likely deem his own death a justifiable cost. To this day, the Foundation is researching ways to kill the creature, and they're still looking for their silver bullet. And the pressure is on. They hadn't known about the seemingly innocent picture that sparked the last containment breach, the one taken decades ago, in which the Shy Guy had only occupied 4 tiny pixels. 4 tiny pixels that resulted in multiple innocent lives lost. So be careful where you look, because who knows how many other photos of the creature are lurking out there. Photos with an innocent dot in the background. Your eyes glance over it, not even noticing the little blip, until you hear a distant wailing that seems to be getting closer and closer and closer, and then it's already too late.
Damn. Dude, that is fucking wild, bro. You know, let's do more SCP shit. All right, let's look at more. What's the other one? 682. That's the other one I want to. All right. Oh, dude, that's a 4-hour video. Okay, we do not have time. Hold on a sec. Alright, let's watch this one.
SCP-682 lies still as SCP-053 slides down its back like a playground slide. The little girl runs freely, unbothered by the bodies strewn all over the place. Some appear painfully contorted, some with hands at each other's throats, while others with fatal wounds on their bodies. Similarly, she is unaware of the Foundation personnel's predicament.
Catch me, mister! Catch me!
Negative. Do not, I repeat, do not initiate contact with 053 and keep your distance. I don't want to lose another man again.
Hard to believe that all of this was caused by a child wanting a simple hug.
The immortal lizard lies on the ground. It observes the girl as she runs free, keeping away from the arms of the men who are trying to retrieve her. Sure enough, the MTF succumbs to 053's anomalous effects. One of them points his gun at the leader and pulls the trigger, killing him instantly. He then turns towards the girl with malicious intent, only to die of heart attack instantly. The lizard never ceases to be amused by the sight of this. Silence, finally. Its monstrous orbs close gently as 682 peacefully embraces sleep. Guided by the Sandman, dreams begin flooding its mind. A familiar yet distant sight, memories from when the dreaded SCP-682 hard-to-destroy reptile was a young hatchling, and back when the universe was brighter and much bloodier. Hello everybody, I'm the Rubber. Today we bring you a tale from the SCP Foundation. Atunti has been around since the beginning of the universe, inspiring legends of mighty dragons, leviathans, and great serpents since the days of man sharing epic tales around the fire. At the earliest moments of existence, Azib, one of the 7 brides of the Scarlet King, birthed the embodiment of destruction itself.
Welcome to the world, my child. You will become the precursor of chaos, a child befitting your father, the great Scarlet King. You will stand tall among your siblings, and as you grow and mature, your appetite will only be satiated when you consume all life.
Born as a pulsating orb of flesh, made of jutting teeth and scales, rather than any creature, its form more so resembled a recently removed tumor.
Damn.
By then, it could already speak.
Tell me, Mother, where is my father, the great Scarlet King?
It's crazy that fucking...
The young
that
abomination
fucking
coos
crocodile
as it
thing
moves
can just
closer to
speak.
its parent, seeking warmth and comfort. It presses itself desperately, only to find a deathly, cold touch.
Upon the summit he awaits. You and the rest of your siblings, each birthed from a different mother, but all share a shard of your father.
I possess kin?
Young Atunti tries to snuggle up to its mother once more, but yet again felt only emptiness in her caress. Perhaps a twisted showing of affection, the mother tries to soothe her baby by dragging her cruel claws across the newborn's flesh.
My dearest child, remember this pain, for it is the pain you shall deliver tenfold unto your enemies, unto all lives. You have the only family that matters, the family that stands at the end of time.
How can I seek them out?
Time is fickle, especially to you, my child. Some have yet to be born, while others are already by your father's side, marching towards the tree of knowledge.
The youngster then gazes up at its mother. However, it cannot see her, for her visage has now become one with the void, vanishing slowly into the darkness. Perhaps dreams are the same for all creatures, even the hard-to-destroy reptile, short-lived and difficult to grasp and hold on to. The more it struggles to remember, the faster the dream fades. Then it was darkness.
Okay.
All alone in eternal darkness, the would-be personification of mayhem has yet to take shape. After its mother's abandonment, it now knows only hunger. When the first sentient being felt fear, Atunti began to take shape. Simple features formed, a long mouth with sharp teeth like swords. a powerful scaled body that can repel the strongest lance, fast and agile legs that allow it to cross great distances, a weapon of pure terror and destruction, perfectly designed by the universe. Azib returns, seeping into the lizard's dream once more, this time a proud mother.
Wonderful, my child. A Leviathan you have become. Exactly what you were meant to be. With your gifts, you will fear no weapon nor magic. You will heal from any injury, for your hide will shield you. But take heed, you are not impervious.
Will you abandon me again, mother?
Yes, my child. We are beings of the beyond, untethered and unbound.
The young child roared in anguish and pain upon hearing its mother's words. It was the first time Atunti had ever felt hatred, the unrelenting emotion that would go on to become its driving force for millennia to come.
Only when the whole of creation is gone will this feeling of hatred towards me, this hatred towards anything and everything, vanish. Until then, farewell, my Leviathan.
Azib returns to the void for the last time, never to be seen again.
I see.
Leaving Atunti in its grief, yearning, pain, and pure, unadulterated wrath. We return to present-time Earth. While 682 continues its slumber, a backup MTF unit arrives to the scene.
All right, man, stay low and move slow. Our priority is the little girl. 682 seems dead asleep. We'll flank close to the tail.
As if sensing their presence, 682's massive tail suddenly sweeps in a wide, swiftly wiping out the entire unit. 682 was unaware of its actions, however, for it remained occupied in its trip down memory lane. 053 finds her reptilian playmate's sleepwalking tricks amusing as she giggles gleefully. The creature's eyes seem to be twitching faster now. Family, the one thing currently on its mind. 7 siblings from 7 mothers and 1 father.
That slimy orange blob is always hanging around with humans. That thing loves all life to damn much. It sickens me to the core. I don't understand how it's related to me.
682 recoils in disgust as SCP-999, the tickle monster, came to mind. A formless creature made of pure benevolence. Originally prophesied as the ender of worlds, 999 became the antithesis of the very nature of the Scarlet King's offspring, seeking to bring comfort and joy to those around it. And it's destined to bring down its father. How fate enjoys irony sometimes.
What in the fucking Kirby is this?
I wish to squash it into oblivion.
Another familiar face floats into mind. Softly, 682 calls out the designation given to her by the humans.
SCP-053.
It's the young girl accompanying the immortal lizard on its rampages as of late. Whoever comes into contact with her goes berserk and will start attempting to harm others. And ultimately, themselves. She makes for an excellent battle companion, 682 thinks to itself. In reality, the merciless reptile enjoys her company, a sentiment it guards closely and would never confess openly. Suddenly, a titanic shadow looms over the girl. It's SCP-2317-K, Devourer of Worlds, a being the size of the moon.
The Devourer, the light in Father's eyes, the one destined to devastate all planets. I fought beside him at the Tree of Knowledge and fought against him for thousands of years as he claimed glory for himself.
682 watches as the Devourer struggled and strained itself to break free of the final chain holding it back. 7 chains prior that bound it broke, and catastrophes followed for each.
Right.
The impending rupture of this last chain heralds the release of the Great Devourer, threatening unparalleled devastation upon countless planets across the universe. Though not one of its kin, 682 recalls an unseen ally fighting by the Scarlet King's side. A formless plague that spreads, infects, then twists and turns its foes into gloopy, fleshy abominations. SCP-610, the humans called it.
Flesh that hates. I have sensed it in my body once in a while, consuming and adding to itself. It now lies dormant in a cold, white place, waiting for hell to break loose and infect the world. I find it cowardly.
Having said that, 682 can't help but to respect 610's work as an agent of chaos. It does certainly enjoy the taste of its infected victims.
I see.
Currently, the situation is peaceful. No one else to disturb the creature's rest. The lizard lies asleep still, while the girl waits patiently for her reptilian guardian to rise. The dream continues. At the center of the universe, a bloody battle rages on under the Tree of Knowledge. Atunti stands tall and proud on the battlefield as the formidable Leviathan.
How I long to return to the old world, a world of perpetual torment and bloodshed. None of this harmonious, bloodless, and boring world of man, hiding behind facades, trickery, lies, and deceit. Tasteless.
The Scarlet King and his vast army march upon the Tree of Knowledge, in all his wrath and in all his spite. Here, his forces are to lay siege and plant rot into the tree. Once the tree falls, all creation shall follow. However, Atunti cared not for the tree, nor his father's conquest. It lives only for the thrill of battle and the joy of violence.
I see.
It was magnificent. An age of pure chaos and violence. Millions perished under my claws and jaw. I revel in its memory still. The tearing of flesh and dying screams of those who dared stood against me.
Among the misshapen monstrosities, the Leviathan stands out. His shape stood tall and mighty among the rank and file. Here, the hard-to-destroy reptile is a leader, a god of destruction.
I was akin to a godly being, not some enclosed animal for man to study. The ground shook with my every step. My very breath burned and brought death. But now, feeble humans poke at me with flashing trinkets, then pits me against lesser creatures in their pitiful little coliseum
Damn, you can bring
while
fire.
they watch. How humiliating.
The lizard can't help but to lament the loss of its former glory. As it watches its Leviathan self-reveling in the slaughter, the dream begins to shift yet again. Darkness surrounds it once more. Atunti roars defiantly before the battle in front of it fades away into nothingness.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
A loud snore from the slumbering Leviathan in response to the petite being's wake-up call.
Please wake up. I'm lonely.
Its eyes open slowly as it growls in reluctance, shaking itself awake. 682 then draws its snout close to 053.
Don't be like that. You're always sleeping or eating. Now that you're awake, play with me.
It yawns sleepily, its cavernous jaws stretched wide and open, before closing and exhaling through its nostrils. The warm air blows the little girl's dress and hair back.
Ew, I need a bath.
053 tilts her head at 682 with a curious expression.
This is the first time I hear you laugh.
Yes, I do that, especially after a nap or a good killing.
Did you have a nice dream? Down.
The creature lowers itself onto the ground, allowing the girl to climb atop.
A dream it was, though I wouldn't call it nice.
682 surveys the area and spots a weakened wall with small holes, sunlight seeping through.
Oh?
Did you have fun playing with humans? Hang tight.
053 braces herself. A loud crash follows as the pair broke through the wall.
Yes, more people in funny clothes came to play. They wanted to play with you too, but you were sleeping. Then you made them disappear with a magic trick.
Oh, did I? That's nice. Let's make a stop here.
The pair are now in a dense forest. 053 slides down and looks around curiously. The girl and the beast begin walking at a slow pace, further into the woods, as the sun slowly sets behind them.
Did they suffer?
I think so?
The young girl and her guardian, hard-to-destroy reptiles, disappear into the forest. We hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to
Alright. There's one more I wanted to look at, then next time, and after that, maybe we'll like wait till like next stream or something. I don't know. Yeah. I want to learn about this one right here. I'm interested.
In the mid-1800s, a group of archaeologists from England embarked on an expedition to Mongolia. The expedition was headed by Jonathan Davis, his long-term research partner Jason Porter, and their assistant Marvin Thomas. With them, they brought a ship, all the necessary equipment, and a team of 10 workers to aid with the dig and the transportation of any relics back to the British Isles. There they found a number of historically significant artifacts, one of which was described in Davis's journal as a most marvelous discovery, the likes of which the world has never known. It will surely be regarded as the crown jewel of our findings, and I delight at the thought of what ancient secrets it may allow us to uncover. Unfortunately for him, he would never get to find out. When the ship arrived back on the shores of England, those waiting for its return discovered that every single man on board was dead. Their mangled bodies littered the deck of the ship, and Jonathan Davis's head had been torn clean off. Whatever had killed them, it was far stronger than all 13 men combined. Given the unusual circumstances of these deaths, the artifacts were seized by the Oddities Occult and Paranormal Society, or OOPS, one of the many groups started by stuffy English gentlemen of that era that mainly functioned as a glorified cabinet of curiosities and placed in their inner sanctum. The largest and most impressive of these was a large black stone cube covered with strange symbols, which they displayed prominently for several years, until one day, the same dark force that killed those archaeologists on their own ship stirred once more. Something escaped from within the stone, killing everyone present in the inner sanctum and leaving a trail of more bodies in its wake until eventually it was apprehended by the SCP Foundation, placed in containment, and designated SCP-076. SCP-076 consists of two separate components, a stone cube, SCP-076-1, and the humanoid contained inside of the cube, or SCP-076-2. SCP-076-1 is a 3-meter cube of black metamorphic stone, covered in patterned engravings that have not been matched to any known civilization. Analysis via radioisotope suggests that the cube is at least 10,000 years old, though an exact date of origin could not be determined. There is a door on one side, sealed with a lock surrounded by 20 smaller locks, all arranged in a circular pattern. The Foundation has not been able to locate any of the keys, and therefore is unable to lock the door. This is unfortunate, given the nature of the figure that lurks inside the cube, chained inside of a stone coffin. This is the resting place of SCP-076-2, also known as Abel. Abel is a humanoid male who appears to be in his late 20s, with black hair, gray eyes, and olive skin. In spite of his youthful appearance, his age is estimated to be around the same as the cube that holds him. His body is covered in tattoos, depicting various occult icons and images of demonic faces, not uncommon for warrior castes of old. When he is encased in his coffin, within his stone prison, Abel is technically dead and registers no vital signs of any kind. However, he does not stay dead. On an occasional basis, with no apparent cause, he will wake up and reanimate. Once he is awake and aware, he will attempt to leave the cube by any means necessary. If he manages to escape, he will look for the nearest human being and attempt to kill them. Once he has latched onto a target, he will enter a rage state that will not stop until he is killed. Though, as his anomalous nature implies, this death is never permanent, and he will always awaken again eventually. Terminating Abel in order to stop one of his rampages is often difficult, as he possesses strength and durability far beyond the capabilities of an ordinary man. He has superhuman power and speed, and though his physical body can be damaged, he does not appear to respond to pain and continues to fight through extreme injuries that would take most targets down. During his time in Foundation custody, he has displayed the following abilities. Over the course of 4 minutes, while trying to attack a research assistant that happened to cross into his line of sight moments before, he ripped through a reinforced steel security door with his bare hands, breaking the steel apart as if it were layers of tinfoil. During another incident, he was able to run a distance of 64 meters in under 3 seconds to catch up to an armored van filled with Foundation guards. While security staff attempted to neutralize him during the same incident, he took several .50 caliber rounds to the head and continued to move and kill for several minutes after, in spite of having literal holes in his head and missing portions of vital brain matter. During another escape, he got a hold of a piece of steel rebar which he used to swat bullets from handguns and assault rifles out of the air, like he was batting a ball with a tennis racket. During another attempted escape, after killing half a dozen D-classes along the way, Foundation staff were eventually able to trap the entity in a vat of water, sealing the top, where he tread water furiously for an hour before eventually suffocating. This suggests that, unlike most people who will asphyxiate after only a few minutes without oxygen, he can survive for at least an hour. The most notable of his anomalous skills, however, is his ability to produce weapons, usually bladed, from thin air whenever he wants to. Slowed down security footage has shown that he does this by pulling the weapons out of a tiny rift in space, a portal to another dimension of some kind. It is unsure where this portal leads to, or how Abel accesses it, but it appears to function as his own personal armory, stocked with an endless supply of black, non-reflected bladed weapons, which vanish as soon as they leave his grasp. Though it is difficult and often dangerous to do so, Abel can, in fact, be killed. Some previously effective methods of termination have included fire from multiple heavy-caliber machine guns, suffocation, being crushed between a 13.6 metric ton piece of elevator equipment, cremation via grenade placed inside of a cavity in his chest, and the detonation of an on-site nuclear warhead. Every time SCP-076-2 is killed, his corpse quickly decays at an unnaturally rapid rate until he has turned into a pile of dust. Then the door to the cube, as well as the coffin inside, will slam shut, and the lock on the outside will rotate shut. Somehow Abel's body will then reform inside the coffin. This process can take anywhere from 6 hours to over 20 years. After a series of failed experiments, containment procedures for SCP-076 were amended to the current procedures in place. SCP-076 is placed in Containment Area 25B, located 200 meters below sea level, tunneled into solid bedrock in an area with limited seismic activity. The only way to access this area is via an elevator shaft which is broken up every 50 meters with a reinforced blast door made of shielding that is 20 centimeters thick. When the elevator shaft is not being used, it is flooded with seawater. The containment area includes an outer security perimeter outfitted with security personnel trained in counter-intrusion and close-quarters combat, an administrative and support area where on-site personnel can live and rest, a primary containment zone filled with seawater and made of a 7-meter cube encased in reinforced material, and then a killing corridor that is 150 meters in size, with an electrical system able to deliver a 20,000-volt shock in the event of an attempted containment breach. The security station at the entrance of the killing corridor must be staffed with at least 3 armed security guards at all times. In the event of a containment breach, all staff on site must go to the closest security station immediately for weapons and armor. The staff will remain at Alert Condition 1 until Abel has been neutralized and recontained. If 90 minutes pass after a full breach without the order to stand down being given, the entire facility will be flooded with seawater, and the access shaft will be sealed for 24 hours. This is considered an extreme measure, as it will kill any site staff present, but desperate times call for desperate measures. After the containment procedures were amended and file updated, Dr.
Redacted.
submitted a complaint to Director Maria Jones, Head of Record Keeping and Information Security Administration. The correspondence reads as follows. I have to go on record as saying that I seriously object to the proposed revisions of the SCP-076 Special Containment Procedures file. I know that Redact All Important Stuff already claims it as a security risk, but you and I both know it's just top brass trying to sweep their biggest and most embarrassing mistake ever under the rug. Omega-7 happened. It existed. Those people died because you screwed up, and you can't change that, no matter how hard you tried to hide it. For God's sake, man, those people guarding him deserve to know exactly what he is and what he did. What we did. How we screwed up, so they'll know better. So what was Omega-7? What could have possibly constituted one of the Foundation's worst, greatest, most humiliating mistakes ever? Following the death of an agent, whose identity has been redacted, who had managed to best Abel several times in combat, the Foundation became aware of an intriguing possibility. Whenever Abel encountered the rare individual he perceived as superior or at least equal to him in combat, his uncontrollable rage would subside, and he would develop a kind of respect. When Abel learned of the man's death, he calmed down and was coherent enough to interview. He was distressed at the death, which had occurred as collateral damage in an airstrike intended to contain another SCP. He explained his feelings on the subject.
A man like that deserves to die in combat, so close to his opponent he can feel his breath. Not in some destruction ordered by cowardly kings and princes safe in their palaces. The rest of you, you disgust me. I don't even have the urge to strike you down.
After this interview, the researcher who conducted it recommended that the Foundation attempt to find a way to work with Abel and somehow militarize him in accordance with the BOE Commission's desire to use SCP objects for tactical purposes. A mobile task force was proposed, referred to as Omega-7, or by its nickname, Pandora's Box. Task Force Omega-7 was to consist of between 10 and 20 field agents, split up into teams of 3 and 5 people each. Members of these teams have selected a roster of highly qualified field agents, and chosen by Abel himself. Their purpose would be to provide support to him during high-risk fieldwork and combat-based situations. Abel was outfitted with a device attached to his neck that, if it was triggered or interfered with in any way, would detonate and destroy his spinal cord, trachea, and the major blood vessels of his neck, killing him instantly. A tracking device was also attached to Abel, in order to keep the Foundation informed of his whereabouts at all times. Abel was instructed to refrain from any unnecessary killing or violence, and only attack when ordered to. This operation was off to a bit of a rocky start, and the head researcher in charge of it added this addendum to the initial project proposal.
For God's sake, find these guys something to do. Abel's getting bored and he's starting putting his team through live fire exercises. They get bullets, he gets training weapons. Have you ever seen someone break a man's jaw using a Nerf sword? He's not gonna stop until someone gets killed.
Indeed, Abel was getting restless, and the Foundation needed to find a way to keep him busy, until he could be occupied with bloodier pursuits. This project report was submitted regarding Abel's activities. In light of SCP-076-2's proficient use of the Sumerian language, researchers have asked it to translate several documents. While it originally replied with disinterest, it has translated some of the documents it found worthy of its attention. Most of the documents chosen by SCP-076-2 were regarding battles or legendary heroes, one of its favorites in particular being the Epic of Gilgamesh. However, one researcher presented it with the symbol from SCP-073. Upon sight of this, SCP-076-2 became highly enraged, killing several of the researchers before its kill switch could be activated. When revived and questioned about this, SCP-076-2 responded aggressively, and that line of questioning was immediately dropped. It is recommended anything pertaining to SCP-073 never be brought to the attention of SCP-076-2, and that the two are never to be in the same facility. Eventually, the chance to see Omega-7 in action came about, and Abel and his task force were deployed at the request of the BOA Commission. Though details have been redacted from the official file, the mission was deemed a success, and General Bo thanked the research team in an email with the subject line, "A job well done." He wrote, "Excellent work, Doctor. The mission went exactly as expected. We'll be calling you again if we need your help." This new chapter of the project bred discord between the two lead researchers assigned to Abel, from here on referred to as Dr. W and Dr. P. Dr. P was highly in favor of Omega-7 and its military applications, while Dr. W strongly disapproved, believing the project to be an example of the military forcing the SCP Foundation to do its dirty work. He responded to the general's congratulations with a strongly worded email to his colleague, too strongly worded to repeat here. To summarize it neatly, he was very upset. Following this email and at Dr. P's request, Dr. W was reassigned to SCP-682, leaving him as the sole researcher in charge of the Omega-7 project. After a series of incidents regarding friendly fire and casualties within the task force itself, most of which occurred during ordinary combat training, Dr. P sent an email to the general. "Despite our best efforts, Subject Abel is proving difficult to control. All our attempts to keep him engaged have been more or less unsuccessful. The problem is he's a perfect killing machine, and that's all he wants to do, which seems like exactly what we wanted, but the problem is we can't seem to turn him off. I'm running out of missions to give him, and the ones I've got left aren't engaging him mentally. He started to lash out at the other team members. It's only a matter of time before something goes wrong. Requesting permission to discontinue the project and neutralize Abel temporarily until we can find something more for him to do." The general refused to agree to this. "Unacceptable. Neutralizing Subject Abel at this point is going to cause us an unacceptable delay. We'll have another mission for you within a couple of weeks. All you have to do is keep him busy until then. Send him on vacation or something." Dr. P was stunned by this response and unsure how to proceed. Not only was there nowhere safe to send Abel on vacation short of firing him into the furthest recesses of outer space where he could not hurt anyone, he was simply not a man interested in leisure, rest, or vacation as a concept. They had let the tiger out of its cage, and now all it wanted to do was shred, bite, and kill. He tried to keep Abel occupied, burning through D-Class on a daily basis that he could use as human practice dummies, but eventually Abel's craving for a challenge became too strong. An automated alert went out to the staff on the site where Abel was contained, signaling the start of a state of emergency.
SCP-076-2 has disabled the explosive collar failsafe and gone out of control. All staff to high alert. Further requests as events warrant.
There is no surviving security footage from this incident, and there are no witnesses to recount what happened next. Here is what we know for sure. Sometime after Abel escaped from his explosive collar, Containment Area 25 began a 10-minute countdown for its on-site nuclear warhead. No staff were able to successfully evacuate before the warhead detonated, reducing the site to rubble. Site 67 and 68 activated FEMA protocol and secured the location. Meanwhile, the stone coffin sealed itself again, the lock clicked shut, and Abel began to rebuild from almost nothing. Ashes to ashes, as they say, and dust to dust. Following this, a revised psychological profile of the entity was submitted. SCP-076-2 either possesses a mind constructed much differently than our own, or is completely insane, with little empathy or ideas in the way that we would understand it. Concepts such as sex, love, and equality are completely foreign ideas to SCP-076-2, or at least in comparison to its way of viewing them. Subject has shown that it is completely disinterested in sex, barely differentiating between genders except as a form of visual identification. Also, while subject seems to greatly enjoy the act of killing, causing pain, either emotionally or physically, holds no attraction to it. Intelligence tests have been wildly inconclusive when applied to SCP-076-2, and no accurate result has yet been obtained. This is due to the fact that no communication is possible with the subject when in its rage state. Subject displays knowledge of several languages, including English, but most notable is its knowledge of several dialects of ancient Sumerian, which seems to be its preferred language. SCP-076 has nothing but contempt for human beings and will kill them on sight. No communication is to be attempted with the subject. Now go check out SCP-001 Dark Truth About the O5 Council and Top 15 Most Dangerous.
Alright. I honestly don't really have any other plans right now. That's I guess just see if there's anything in my recommended. Actually, you know what? I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. I think I'm just gonna call it. All right. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this stream. Um, tune in 2 weeks. I think the next stream is Assassin's Creed. I could be wrong. Let me check. I think it's gonna be the Assassin's Creed 4 remake. Um, yes, yes, it is. All right, coolio. So yeah, I hope you look forward to that. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. See ya, chump.